Most people who are planning to move to Georgia come here with one belief locked in their mind. They believe that Georgia is just a cheaper version of where they came from. And that belief, that one assumption, is quietly costing families tens of thousands of dollars every single year. Because Georgia is not just cheaper, it's strategically different. And if you don't understand that distinction before you move, you will make the wrong decision about where to live, where to buy, and how much to spend. Today, I'm going to show you the honest truth about moving to Georgia. The things most relocation videos don't tell you. The things that take most people 6 months of living here to figure out on their own. And if you stay to the end, I'm going to share the single most important piece of information for anyone relocating to the Atlanta area. The timing secret most newcomers completely miss. My name is Daryl, and I've been in Georgia real estate for over 25 years. And in that time, I've personally helped over 500 families make this move. Families from New York, from Chicago, from LA, from Texas. And I know what they expected before they came. And I know what surprised them when they got here. This channel, Living in the A, exists for one reason: so that your family's move to Georgia is strategic and not stressful. If you haven't subscribed yet, hit that button now, because what we're covering today is something you'll want to save and come back to. Georgia is not just Atlanta. The metro Atlanta area covers 29 counties and roughly 6.3 million people. When most people say they're moving to Georgia, what they mean is the greater Atlanta area. And within that area, you have dramatically different experiences depending on where you land. You can live 20 minutes north of downtown in Alpharetta and feel like you're in a corporate suburb. Or you can live 45 minutes south in Locust Grove and feel like you're in a quiet, spacious community where your kids can actually ride their bikes outside. I want to make this real for you because I lived it. I moved here from Michigan in 1989, and like a lot of people relocating, I did not have a plan. I lived here with my cousin in Ackworth, but I worked downtown at the Hilton. Every single day, I was in traffic. I didn't understand the roads, didn't understand the flow. And I can tell you that decision affected everything: my energy, my focus, my performance at work. And then instead of enjoying Atlanta, I was recovering from the commute. And that is exactly what I help families avoid today, because Georgia doesn't have one lifestyle. It has 10 of them. And the families who thrive here are the ones who figure out which lifestyle fits them before they sign a lease or contract. That's what today is really all about. Yes, Georgia is more affordable, but here's where most people get it wrong. They look at the home price and they stop there. Here's what the numbers actually show. The median home price in Atlanta suburbs right now sits around $425,000. For that number, you are getting 3,000 square foot home, a 2-car garage, and a yard. In Northern Virginia, that same $425,000 gets you a townhouse with no yard. In LA, it gets you a condo in a neighborhood you're not sure about. Georgia's state income tax rate is 5.49%. And there is no city income tax in Atlanta. And property taxes in the outer communities like Henry County, Spalding County are among the lowest in the Southeast. But here's what most people miss. They don't factor in HOA fees, property taxes by the county, and homeowners insurance, which has increased significantly in recent years, and the real cost of a long commute when you buy 55 miles from work to save money on a house. The families who get it right are the ones who calculate the total monthly cost of living, not just the mortgage payment. That's the number that tells you the real story. And that's exactly what me and my team do. We don't just help you find a house, we build a customized plan so you know all that before you commit. Georgia is the 9th largest state economy in the United States Atlanta has Delta Airlines, Coca-Cola, Home Depot, and UPS, all headquartered right here. You've got one of the largest film and production industries in the country. And at the supply chain and logistics level, the Port of Savannah, 4 hours from Atlanta, is the fastest growing container port in the entire nation. That has created an enormous belt of distribution, manufacturing, and logistics job across the I-75 South Corridor. If you're relocating for a job or relocating and looking for a job, Georgia is not a backup option. It's an active economic engine right now. Now, I'm not just talking about houses. I'm talking about lifestyle, because lifestyle is what families are really buying. On any given Saturday morning across the Atlanta suburbs, you will see children riding bikes through quiet streets. You'll see neighbors who actually know each other. You'll see families at weekend farmers market, not because it's Instagram worthy, but because that's just what people do here. That's not staged, that's normal life. Georgia has over 60 state parks. It's a 2.5-hour drive to the beautiful Blue Ridge Mountains, rent a cabin, and completely unplug. It's 4 hours to the coast of Savannah and Tybee Island, and you live in a climate that allows outdoor activity for 9 months of the year. And in the communities where we cover on this channel, like Locust Grove, Madonna, Fayetteville, and Stockbridge, you find exactly the kind of community feel that families from LA, from New Jersey, and from Florida are looking for when they make this move. Remember when I said I'd share the best kept secret at the end of this video? Here's a hint. It has nothing to do with home prices or taxes. It's about timing. And most relocators get this completely wrong. More on that in a few minutes. Here's the honest truth about Atlanta traffic. It is real, it is significant, and if you don't plan for it, it will reshape your entire daily life. The I-285 perimeter, the I-75 and I-85 connector, during peak hours, they are not highways, they are parking lots. The average Atlanta commute time is 31 minutes one way, which ranks in among the worst in the Southeast. What that means practically, if you buy a home 40 miles from your office because the price was right, you are potentially adding 2 to 3 hours to your daily life every single day. I know this personally. When I first moved here from Michigan, living in Acworth, working downtown Atlanta, that commute affected my energy, my focus, and my job performance. That is not a housing decision, that is your life. The families who get this right choose their home radius based on the job location first. Then they find the best neighborhood within a 30-minute window of that job. That is a strategic move. One tool worth knowing is the Peach Pass. It gives you access to the express lanes, and it is worth the investment if you are commuting into Atlanta regularly. Georgia summers are hot and humid. June, July, and August average highs between 89 and 93 degrees Fahrenheit. And Georgia humidity makes it feel significantly hotter. If you're moving from Michigan or the Northeast or the Pacific Northwest, the first summer will be an adjustment. By the second summer, most people have adapted. The payoff is the other 9 months. Georgia's winters are mild. Average highs in January is around 52 degrees. No shoveling, no black ice at 6 a.m. in the morning. That trade is one most families are more than willing to make. One thing most relocation videos skip past, Georgia sits within what's known as Dixie Alley. Georgia averages around 22 tornadoes per year. Most are brief and low intensity, but they are a reality. And families from the Northeast or the West Coast are often not used to this. The way to manage that is simple. Buy a home with a basement or an interior safe room. That's an increasingly standard in new construction homes. Know your county's emergency alert system and have a family plan. This is not a reason not to move to Georgia. It's a reason to move here informed. I told you at the beginning of this video that most people make a critical mistake when relocating to Georgia. And that mistake is about timing. Most people who are planning to move start their housing search when they are already under pressure. They've given notice, they've told the landlord they have 60 days. And so every decision, neighborhood, price, school district gets made in a compressed window where they can't afford to be patient. That is exactly when buyers overpay, choose the wrong location, and end up locked into a 30-year commitment that really doesn't match their actual life. The families I've helped successfully, and I've helped over 500 families make this move, almost all of them started 6 to 9 months before their actual move date. They use that window to get pre-approved, understand the market by area, and identify which neighborhoods align with both their job and their lifestyle. Here's what the 6-month runway gets you. You get to watch the market, not react to it. You get to see new construction communities before they close out their incentive periods. Some builders right now are offering $15,000 to $25,000 in closing cost coverage, but those windows, they close fast. And here's something people don't know. Henry County, which covers communities like Locust Grove, McDonough, Stockbridge, has a $2 billion transportation investment underway right now. The Patrick Henry STEM High School is coming. The Henry County Aquatic Center is coming. The families buying into that area today at around $350,000 are not buying what is, they are buying what is coming. That's not speculation. That's public infrastructure data, and that is the kind of future proofing that builds real wealth. So let me be clear about who this move is and is not for. And if you're looking for a low-cost place to land without thinking about schools, commute, or long-term value, Georgia will accommodate you. There are options at every price point, but if you are a family moving here intentionally because you want space, you want community, you want a real estate investment that builds wealth over the next 10 to 15 years, then Georgia, and specifically the southern Atlanta suburbs, deserves serious consideration. The families who get the most out of this move are the ones who treat it like the strategic decision it is, not an escape from somewhere, a move towards something specific. If you're thinking about moving to Georgia and you want clarity on neighborhoods, home prices, school districts, commute times, or builder incentives, reach out. Me and my team will build a customized moving plan for your family, completely free, so you can avoid the stress, save time, and make the right decision the first time. All you have to do is click the link in the description below, and we'll map out the best neighborhoods, pricing, commute, and long-term strategy for you. Whether you're moving in 9 days or 9 months, we are here to help your family make this move strategically and smooth. If you found value in this video, share it with someone who you know is thinking about making that move. You might save them 6 months of figuring it out the hard way. Subscribe to Living in the A so you stay ahead of the Atlanta market. This is Living in the A, where smart families move with a plan, not just a prayer. See you in the next video. I'm Daryl Lewis with 25 years of real estate experience in the Atlanta area, and this is Living in the A.